What's going on, you guys, and good morning. Beautiful Saturday morning here to start out the day. And so first, for those of you who are wondering why I'm wearing my Raiders hat today, essentially, I've been told by many people I have bedhead, or at least I look like I'm homeless. So I need to either comb my hair or put a hat on, or I shower. I don't know what the deal is. So I'm trying to make my appearance look a little bit better here because my hair is just everywhere. I look like Albert Einstein, according to a lot of people. But today we're going to bring you our latest edition of Raiders Latest News, as well as a couple of thoughts. It's a Raiders rant. We haven't done that one in a little while, so it's kind of a combination of the two. So obviously, yes, the Raiders did hire Pete Carroll to be the head coach of the Raiders yesterday after the hiring of John Spytek to be the general manager. Carroll got a 3-year deal with a 4th-year option, which is huge because I think that this actually establishes a foundation for Pete Carroll to build something with the Raiders. Now, overall, do I think he's going to be the long-term answer for the Raiders? I do not. I'm going to be perfectly honest here. I think that he is going to at least build a solid foundation, and hopefully they get somebody in under him that can establish a winning way with the Raiders. With Spytek, we can draft well, we can build a franchise, or at least build this franchise back to what it's supposed to be, winning Lombardi trophies, baby. So I think overall the hiring of Pete Carroll was very smart by the Raiders. I think that the fact that they did with John Spytek first and then got Pete Carroll in the building, I really feel like that is kind of one of those things where, yes, Spytek didn't necessarily get to choose his head coach, but you can't tell me that he wasn't involved in some of the process to hire a guy like Pete Carroll, who has won in a lot of different places. That's what people forget about Pete Carroll. And so, that's the first thing is, yes, Pete Carroll was hired yesterday. That's going to be absolutely huge. And now we search and start to look at who the Raiders will will sign as their offensive coordinators or defensive coordinators, really get the support staff around Pete Carroll and go from there. So again, we'll keep you updated on all that. Now, Raiders rant. I believe that the Spytek and Carroll hires were the perfect hires for the Raiders. I think this is exactly where the franchise needed to go, because we needed a general manager that showed what it took to win in a culture that did not have, or in a franchise rather, that did not have a franchise quarterback, like a legitimate franchise quarterback at one time. Now, obviously, yes, Spytek had Tom Brady. They were roommates at Michigan. They had Tom Brady when they won the Super Bowl and everything a couple of years back. But they took a guy like Baker Mayfield and made him arguably a top 10 quarterback right now. Arguably, maybe even top 5, maybe. And they did it where they got him a great supporting staff. They got him a defense, and they revitalized that running game. As my laundry goes off here, please bear with me. To me, that shows more of what this franchise can do, or what rather Spytek and his supporting staff can do, and what we need to do as the Raiders. We need to build our running game back. We need to build protection, and we need to build a support staff for a quarterback, whoever it is, whether it's Aiden O'Connell, whether it's Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward, or another quarterback. I do not care. This is the perfect setup for the Raiders. They have shown, and that's the thing too. Spytek won without a big-time quarterback other than Tom Brady, as well as Pete Carroll. Yes, Russell Wilson was a really good quarterback, but remember, Pete Carroll won the Super Bowl with Russell Wilson before he was Russell Wilson. Like, it was Marshawn Lynch, it was the Legion of Doom, and they just flat out embarrassed the Broncos. And so I think that this was the perfect move for the Raiders, because you completely understand that you have to be able to win in the NFL without a future franchise quarterback to some degree, because, look at Patrick Mahomes. He's got an amazing offensive line. He's got a head coach and an offensive play calling head coach that is actually absolutely going to help him out. And so I think this is the best possible scenario for the Raiders. They got great hires, they got great support staff, and they got great things going on for them. And so I'm excited about what this means for them. I think let's build out the support staff. Let's build this team. Let's get that offensive line back. Let's start running the football again. Let's build an absolute just nail driver of a defense. Let's go from there. Let's go win some Lombardi trophies. But overall, let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you on the next video.